Kevin Sexton here. I'm the Toy Smuggler, and welcome to episode number 3. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do this one or not, but something's been weighing heavily on my mind, for months now. And then this morning I was at the gym, and I love hitting the gym early in the morning. Like I said, I got this new schedule and everything. I'm just loving it. Got some free time on my hands to really just enjoy life and just, focus and plan and everything. And when I was working out, it was really hitting home to me, and what I'm doing here as a Toy Smuggler is my views on collecting and buying, selling, and trading. So I thought today I made some points here, and I just want to go over them, tell you my point of view on this. This is only going to be like a 5-10 minute video, but I hope it's helpful and insightful to help you for the reasons I do it, and for maybe the new collector or someone who's out there been doing it and kind of weighing in, do I need to keep doing it or not? So let's go through this and see what we discover. Number one, the most important thing above anything else, guys, collect what you love. Enjoy this. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about if you find something or you don't find something. Look, the joy of hunting, and I'm here to tell you, just when you're focusing on that, all the other little aspects of it that you're involved in tend to work themselves out a little bit better. Because if you're focusing on just the value or the sell value of something, the money tends to just muck up the works, if you know what I mean. If you're just concentrating on just, the joy of it, the joy of finding things on accident. Because I'm here to tell you, I can go on eBay or Amazon and find something, and get it in the mail, and that's one thing. But when you accidentally find something in the most weirdest places that you just was that shocked, that surprise, it's like Christmas morning when you're 8 years old and you're just opening up the Empire Strikes Back Slave 1 for the first time. I mean, that's what it kind of feels like, and then that's the fun, that's the surprises. And if the only way that's going to happen is you got to really just sit back and don't obsess over certain things, especially the money, and just kind of let these things kind of unfold. And something that I'm doing a little bit differently than what most people are just, hunt, buy, sell. And I'm not playing that game anymore. I did it back in the late 90s and early 2000s when the Power of the Force second wave, the steroid figures, and that was just such a bunch of hoopla, and it was just such mentally draining. It quickly went from loving it to hating it real fast. And I found out my joy comes from, I'm getting ready to put some pics up so you can see this. I came across, I was at a local comic place, Comic and Toys, Battlegrounds, and talking to a guy there named Michael, and there was an R5 unit, and the picture should be floating over here. This guy, he was just roached out. I mean, this guy, they've had him for sale nearly a year, and he looked like crap. Well, I took this little guy, and his offering just $5 for him, but I had bought some other stuff, but he gave him to me for free. Because he said, no one wants it. So I took it, and I put some love and care back into it, and gave him a little attention, and now he's like almost become the pinnacle of my collection. I'm putting him up for sale, but I'm like, I might just have him, as the mascot for what I do. I might just keep him as that, or the whole reason why I'm doing this. I got so much joy, and I'm so pleased at looking at him right now, and that's something not a lot of collectors and people that's in this business are doing. I'm really looking for the things people throw away, clean them back up, and finding them a new home so they can be, instead of landing into a landfill, they can be someone's prize possession and or a memory of what their childhood used to be, to find the joy of their childhood. So that's what I'm trying to, that's my focus and everything. And the biggest thing I want to push is don't obsess over the little things. Some people just really get dogmatic about vintage weapons and 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 the people that are out there selling these like little Chewbacca guns for like $30. He-Man's chest armor, $30. It's just in the, oh man, can't, and like the snow speeder up here, the hatch and the glass. Oh my gosh, the astronomical prices. And guys, I know you're out here trying to make a buck. I get that. I'm a buy sell trade too kind of guy. But come on, really, you're not going to buy a house selling this stuff. The only way you're going to do that if you luck up and find a mint Luke Skywalker on a card. Good luck with that. So by the time you buy it and resell it, you're not going to sell it for a major gain. It's because you're not going to buy it nowadays. You're going to have to luck up, find someone that you're related to who died, and it's been locked up in a suitcase in their attic all these years. Like that's going to happen. Not saying it can't, but go file, go buy a lottery ticket. You'd be better off. So, and here's another thing. Just cause certain people put a value on something, don't make it true. Right. First thing, this right here is a He-Man that I'm working on restoring. I'm actually making it out of a Triclops. I found an old He-Man body that I'm restoring, but I'm having fun with this guy. I took an old battered Triclops and I'm putting them together, and I made a reproduction swords and everything because I'm just not going to pay $20 for a stupid sword. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm working on him. The funny thing is, a couple years ago when I was looking at buying one of these again, they put the value of this was going about $40, $45 just for the He-Man, and which is not horrible, but it's still a little steep. Well, couldn't ever find one, and also I just couldn't bring myself to spend $45 on a figure. Well, now I was looking at trying to see if I can find one again, and because I'm really wanting one, and now they have shot up between $50 and $75, and I was like, oh, come on. And the weird thing is, I go to the He-Man, I think, .org or He-Man.com. Sorry, I've dropped my notes here. And they got like a list of what these figures are actually valued mint and valued loose. And they got him listed, I think, $20, $25 with all the accessories. So how can the actual toy manufacturer grade this on telling you how much things are worth, and why are they selling for 2 and 3 times that much on the open market? Well, here's the reason why. You have these psycho collectors that are running around all over the United States going in massive debt, buying up every one of them that you can think of. They're just grabbing every dang one of them, and then that way when most of these are bought up, and now it becomes rare to find one in decent shape. So when they do that, that's what's been going on the last 20 years. Now he's a rarity. Boom, now that's their excuse on doubling and tripling how much these things are worth. And that's the part of collecting that's made me quit collecting like 3 or 4 times now. Well, this time I'm coming back into this game with a whole new attitude. I spent the last almost 9 years now as a designer and sculptor of action figures and statues and stuff. So there's a lot of things that I can take a roached out anything. Give me enough time and enough tools, I will clean it up to look almost like mint. So I'm in a different position to where I'm looking at not only helping myself as a collector, because I spent $20 on this figure. $20. And it's bringing me, I'm having loads of fun doing it. So versus 45 or even 75, that's not going to bring me no. It's just going to piss me off having to spend that much money on something that I don't want to spend on something I care about. So this process, I'm getting the joy of finding pieces, the joy of taking these pieces and putting them together artistically, and then once I'm done, I have the same finished product someone else has, and it's this 360 gratification all the way around. So now I'm honing these skills so where I can find other people who has the same beliefs that I do, that just don't want to spend that kind of crazy money on things. So hey Kevin, I want a He-Man, but I don't want to spend this kind of money. Here's my budget. All right, I'll see what I can do. It may take me 6 months, but I'll find you what you need at the price you need it to be at and the look you want. So I'm not here to get rich. I make monies designing and working for other companies doing other crafts. So I just want to enjoy, and I want to help other people enjoy this process. So So that's my point of view, and I just think people need to understand that, like I said, buy what you love. Enjoy it, whether it's He-Man, G.I. Joe, it don't matter what it is. Just enjoy it. Put it out where when you buy it, don't put it up in a box. Don't put it in your closet. Set it out where you can see it. Enjoy it. I got this right here sits in front of on top of my computers, on my screens where I do all my film editing and stuff. So I'm looking at my He-Man and my Skeletor and the Tila, the Evil Lyn. Yeah, so every day I glance at that, and I got like right here, I got a Slave 1, the Snow Speeder. You know, I got this custom 4-inch scale Obi-Wan Kenobi house that I built. You know, and I keep things out that I either created or found and just put together, and that's what it's supposed to do. The things I hate that I have my closet packed out to the door, because there's so many other things in there I would enjoy seeing, but I just don't. Like I said, I scaled down, and like I said, I become a dad not long ago, and I scaled down to give her a much safer, nicer, comfortable home to learn how to walk and crawl in, and so I don't have the crazy warehouse space that I used to have, but I will again. So I'm already working on something as I'm talking about this. So. But I hate that I have to hide it because I don't get to see it. And if you don't get to see it every day, you don't get to enjoy it. So I'm constantly rotating things out, you know, every 2 or 3 months. So that's what I'm having to do right now. So that's my views. And if you're buy, selling, trading, that's great. Be patient. Look for sales. Buy things in bulk. That tends, when you go at like these flea market and stuff, if you buy just one piece, it's going to cost you a little bit more. But if you buy 3 or 4, you usually can cut it down $5 on each product. So bundle things together. So buy in bulk. Other things is, if you're a seller out there, please think back. Do the trade its justice. You know, don't sit there and rook somebody on something. Don't sit there sell something for $50 when you know in your heart it's only worth $20. Come on, do people right. And my view is, if you're doing people right, good things are going to come to you. So that's my point of view. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them on the YouTube channel. I will love to answer them. And like I said, this is my view, and I just want to let people know how I felt about the collecting business. And I'm back into it now, but like I said, with a whole new purpose. And it's just bring me a lot of joy and excitement. I can't wait to meet everyone out there, and I can't wait to find. I don't know what I'm going to find, and that's the exciting part. I don't know what's going to come up or where I'm going to find it, and I'm excited about that, the unknowing part of it. So thank you for watching, and I'm Kevin Sexton, the Toy Smuggler. So stay tuned to the next episode.